Then we walk out with like one of her shirts.
No. So, this is Kyoko's room. Well, first thing that catches my eye, there's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What's that? What purpose does it serve?
I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers.
I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse.
That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks.
Really? What?
Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to.
You mean those lockers in the dojo?
Woodblock key has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I honestly forgot there were lockers in the dojo. Alright, go from left to right. No coin, boo. Here's her bed. Don't see anything interesting here. It's not as far as the case is concerned.
Yeah, that means he's interested.
There's a bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I'd better not look inside.
Why was that the first thing his mind went to?
When the monitors Monaco appears on, it's useless.
Yes, no matter what.
Alright, we've checked everything then.
Do you want to talk to him?
Oh.
Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more.
So in other words, just talk to him. That's all you get. That's the only thing you have to
okay. Look around a bit more, i.e. talk to me.
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for?
Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here?
Sorry. You didn't want to give me the key.
Regardless, if you plan on poking about at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here.
More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier,
Certain
Kyoko
article.
gave me something. What's this? It's a letter. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it.
It's in the envelope.
Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it.
Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside.
Bastard.
Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
That's all that was in there.
Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Under the
fucking
sheets.
wonder.
Under the sheets.
Under the notepad. I
You'll
don't know.
find a murder clue. Just take.
Wait. Where's her notepad? Doesn't she have like a notepad like we do?
Well, she doesn't seem to have a lint roller like we do.
That's weird.
Wait, could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets, what's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper.
How is that hidden?
Class number
Mukuro
78,
Ikusaba.
student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex. F. Press F to pay sex specs.
They failed at it.
She failed at sex.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
The key and bleep.
This must be the beep that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind.
You don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search.
Can we
Okay.
slap him?
Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuro Ikusa. Or I guess this is green text, so Rhino, go ahead.
Name, Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she had received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did.
Kuro's profile. The Ultimate Soldier. A mercenary group. This doesn't feel real.
Much as nothing.
The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person. Then...
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this.
Huh? You recognize it?
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. It's worth remembering.
This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in.
I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already... Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero!
Ah, it's you!
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Don't freak out on me. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know. A rule violation's really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am! A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order! Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, had to follow the regulations myself! Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well? Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually... one of the participants in this killing game!
What?
I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hall way back when, there were 15 people there, right?
God,
all these people.
Remember Leon?
You remember Sayaka?
I remember.
Remember Justice before he became Vigilance?
Yes.
I just realized
hey, Celeste.
I just realized Hina's hair kind of looks like the top of a soft serve ice cream cone.
Holy shit!
God, remember when we didn't have Genocide Jack? We just had Toko. Remember when we thought Chihiro was a girl? Remember when Kyoko and Byakuya both stood with their arms crossed?
Remember when we weren't sure if Sakura was a girl?
Remember when the other people participating in the game weren't sure if Sakura was a girl?
No, I think
there was a thing with Kiyotaka. It was like Hina was like, Sakura and I shared a room together, and Kiyotaka was like, that's indecent. A man and a woman should not share a room together. And Sakura was like, I'm a girl.
It's like, oh, my apologies.
Remember when we thought Hero was gonna be useful? You're right, we never did.
I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16!
16? Then... Makuro Ikusaba.
The girl Ikusaba.
16th student. Ultimate despair. The 16th student. Makuro Ikusaba.
Oh no, you said despair.
It was a flashback, it doesn't count. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings.
What?
And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page.
What?
I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know. Make sense?
No.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
Man.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but... she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see!
What?
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Wait, so that body is definitely not...
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And if that wasn't a dog but a wolf, it probably would have... No, that doesn't make
wears
sense.
those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand... the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right?
Tattoo scars.
And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse.
Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
Huh?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap.
Trap?
Trap?
God must have really hated you to make you so dull.
What the hell,
Don't you
man?
remember what Monokuma just told us?
He said there were
said
six. He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makuro is a student here.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makuru is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? Why now?
Said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later.
I
The
thought
mere fact that he said that proves that Makuru is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair.
Makuro is related to the case.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student, she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game.
Makuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko.
Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
I'm pretty sure we did too, so...
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind. Makuru Ikusaba isn't the culprit.
Huh? What makes you say that?
We thought Makuru, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity.
Don't say that word!
Why? If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Get off my leg. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
That's a good point.
I imagine the last part was rushed because he was trying to get the Hanako off.
Makuru giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. Makes more sense then to assume that Makuru isn't the culprit.
So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Makuro and come to the wrong conclusion.
That's what makes sense to me.
The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. If that's really true. If Makuro isn't the killer, then who is?
Well then, I believe our work here is finished, and something just occurred to Rhino as he's saying this.
What?
But
Fenrir in most mythology is a wolf. And that's a wolf tattoo on the back of her hand.
But she also
She's gonna let you draw that conclusion.
sorry, she also had the what, Max?
She also had the fake nails, though.
Yeah, but fake nails can be put on anybody. I literally think that body up there was Makuro.
But why would they have put fake nails on her?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
But
Okay,
a tattoo is a lot harder to remove than nails.
That's true. Okay, let's say that is Makuro up there, Makuro's body. So that means Kyoko killed her? Which would actually make sense if Makuro was attacking us and then Kyoko suddenly appeared. It would make sense.
Entirely possible.
Yeah.
Literally at this point, there's only one thing I don't understand, and that's the fake nails. Especially because we didn't see any fake nails, and in fact we saw a more masculine hand when we were being attacked.
Not a clue.
Yeah, that little tiff during the night is still weird.
Not to mention, like, I did want to say
To be
this.
fair,
I
he was
thought
hallucinating. He might not remember everything properly.
I mean, yeah, but, like, based on the fact that it's a game, they wouldn't show us details like that if it wasn't important.
Especially since they brought the same damn flashback like 5 times in a row at the start of this episode.
It's also worth noting, like, it might have been art style, but I think in the flashback their skin was darker than it is on the corpse, because the corpse, it is a corpse. It is a corpse.
Yeah, Kyoko's
It is a corpse, but the skin was very pale.
That is
Sure.
true.
Max?
Yeah?
Kyoko looked dark in the flashback. It was nighttime.
And Kyoko is pale as shit.
Well, I mean dark as in, like, I'm trying to say this in a tactful way. It looked like
More
Yasuhiro. That's the best way to describe it.
tan?
Yes, tan, thank you. More tan.
I said that at one point. Anyways, I just wanted to bring up the wolf tattoo thing because Fenrir. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation.
I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Well, are you coming?
Oh, so we're being...
Did I say you could navigate on your own?
Yeah, give me a moment to check things while I have a moment. Okay. So yeah, like, that's some pretty pale looking skin. Like, look at this.
Yeah, that's pale as shit.
Like, it's definitely more pale than in the flashback.
Okay, what are you trying to prove here? Because no one has disagreed with you in that 2 different people were wearing the mask.
Okay, well, I wasn't sure about that.
Here's a thought, though.
What?
No, wait, never mind. If fake nails can be put on at any time, it doesn't...
Yeah, fake nails can be put on any time.
If
Tattoos,
Kyoko's
though...
wearing a glove, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, but there's no scars.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the gloves, because I don't think gloves can be put on over fake nails.
Yeah, that too. So,
That's also true.
all things considered, the body is definitely not Kyoko. It's very likely the body is Makuro Ikusaba. Probably killed by Kyoko or by the mastermind. Or both, if Kyoko is the mastermind.
I suppose we'll find out.
It's also especially worth noting that, like, the person had the knife and then the knife was used to kill them and Kyoko was the only one we saw interacting with them, so...
Well, we don't know specifically the knife is what killed them, it's just incredibly likely, because of all the blood loss.
Also, they also said, like, they were covered in other wounds, but they were several days old. That also lends things to it being Makuro, because as far as we can tell, I don't think anybody else that we've encountered in this entire game has been in a situation where they would be covered with wounds unless they were executed.
Sakura.
Well, do you think that's Sakura?
No, but I just wanted to say it.
Alright,
Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. Chop chop.
Alright, which locker? I guess it's this one. Oh yeah, locker
That
6.
one.
There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
Oh my god, open it already. Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. Also, it says 6. You understand what that means, right?
I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
Well, just try it.
Okay. Stop pointing at me.
I will point so aggressively.
I take out the woodblock key and insert it into the locker's metal lock. And click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Ooh, a key! There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total.
Well, that makes sense, giving it a target range. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks.
Strong sticks. Strong sticks have been added to the truth board.
Well, they're definitely not what caused the blunt force trauma because they're not wide enough.
Yeah, well, there's something else inside the locker.
Bloody something.
It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
If it is, that means it surely must be related to the case.
This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved?
I honestly have no idea.
I got nothing.
I think it's all the locker has to offer for now. I mean, maybe the tape was used to hold the mask on? I don't know.
Yeah. How would it be here?
Is something wrong?
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or, perhaps...
Byakuya?
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next... We need to continue to the next location.
Huh? What next location?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir.
Oh, so the library?
Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Makuro was part of?
No, I mean the mythology wolf. Of course, the damn mercenary group.
But how are we supposed to find out about that?
Isn't it obvious? When in the school would you go do research on something?
Wikipedia. Research.
Well, our last laptop got smashed, so...
Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Sorry.
Sorry about that joke, by the way.
Huh?
There was a joke where after you said Wikipedia, I said our laptop got smashed.
I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here.
Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand. It went straight to a shelf at the back.
Let's see. Porn, smut, gibberish, manga. Ah, here we go.
He quickly returned with the file in hand.
Take a look at this.
I have no idea what it says. What language is this? It's called low res.
How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French?
I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French.
Whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over.
100
What kind of
times?
interest rate is that? What the hell?
Isn't that kind of extreme? It's Byakuya.
Fenrir is an illegal... Hello.
Illegal.
I mean, it probably is.
I decided because someone was over me. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is an equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. What is it?
This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality.
It is.
Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world.
Are you sure about that?
The battlefields aren't much different from our... And I get skipped, damn it.
It's alright.
That's what makes it all so exciting, is not knowing what I actually said.
Exciting definitely isn't the word I use.
So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir.
The picture?
Mention it. The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right?
Ugh. That's right. It said that Fenrir is the wolf of the Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? It's time for Byakuya's trivia time.
Time for Byakuya to reveal the thing that Rhino figured out like half an hour ago.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad
Gets a tattoo on their hand? Yeah!
get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir, who is a wolf. Could that mean? Ding dong bing bong.
It's really all on the freaking paper.
Guys, it's getting spotty again.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
That was new.
So please meet up in the usual spot.
Was that not new?
Woohoo! See you later.
Yeah, it was.
And the time has come.
All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
It would seem that way. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we got new skills. Should we try to see if we can apply any of them, or
I don't want to go.
is it because you're the #1 suspect?
I'm going to class instead. Yeah, the fact that I'm the... Oh, guys, look, it's Des Coconut Hotel.
Wow, no response from Monokuma.
I wrote it. I can look at it when I want.
Nurse, help me.
I think that's Pink Door. I think we said that the first time around, right?
Why is there no Ultimate Doctor in this game? There probably is in a later game, but why is there not in this game?
I don't know, honestly.
Orange,
Maybe they were saying
pink, yellow. Come on. Brown. There's gotta be some sort of red door that isn't that one.
there's an invisible door behind you.